Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Melinda Hart. You are watching Stamping with Hart. Let me pull up my little fun banners to share. You can find me at stampingwithheart.blogspot.com. We're actually going to be taking a little field trip there tonight in this Facebook Live. And then also, I am going to be posting a link if you are interested in signing up for my email list. This is the first place where I make announcements about specials and promotions and all of that fun stuff. Hi, Kathy. How are you? So let me see if I can post my link in the chat. And this is to my email list, just in case. I'm just going to pop it up here on the screen. There's a link here. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, there will be a link in the description box below. Okay, so I have a lot to tell all of you tonight, mostly good and a little bit crappy. So I just want to be fully transparent with all of you with what is going on here. So the really, really good news is the three really fun things that we have going on right now. So I have an online class that is going to be available. It's called Dazzling Angels. The registration is open for it now. I have some information on my Facebook page, and I also am going to be showing you guys just more about it in a few minutes. I also have a paper pumpkin promotion going on, and I am going to be going to my blog just to kind of walk you guys through what the paper pumpkin promotion is all about, because it's specifically from me. I have past paper pumpkin kits on hand, and I thought it would be fun at the holidays to offer a free kit if you're interested in doing certain prepaid paper pumpkin subscriptions. So I'll talk more about that in a minute. And then Stampin' Up announced this mega promotion that they are doing that started today. And I think it runs through the end of this month, but I will look at the graphic again just to be sure. It just started today, so that's the important thing. And it is the starter kit promotion, and it is $75. I can't even I cannot even believe I'm saying that. $75 for the starter kit. So it's $125 worth of product that you pick, and it's $75. So you're getting $50 in free product. That's a Stamparatus. I mean, it was like the first thing that I thought of. I was like, that is a Stamparatus. And of course, it could be multiple things, just depending on what you choose for your kit. But I'm blown away by that. So the heading for this video is, what is a Luvly Stamper? And I'm going to be talking tonight about the Luvly Stampers, which is an amazing crafting community that is run by Wendy Cranford, my upline, that I am part of. And that if you were to purchase a starter kit with me, you would get access to. It is an absolutely wonderful community, and we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that in just a moment. But I want to tell you what's happening here with me. So my family started to come down with cold symptoms right around Halloween. So right that Sunday, we started having some cold symptoms. It was like a 1, 2, 3 type thing. So in the early part of this week, there was testing being done and all of that. And there's been 1 positive for COVID, 1 negative for COVID, and I am waiting on a test result. So that is going to affect how I go about these things that I have going on. I am going to, our quarantine will be over on November 10th, technically, as long as everybody is good and symptom-free and all of that kind of stuff. We can all resume our lives on November 10th. But I am going to err on the side of caution. I'm going to be safe about that. And I am not going to be sending any mail I am not going to be sending anything out. Like I can't go to the post office or anything like that right now, even though I don't have my test results back yet. Like I just want to be careful, and I'm going to hold off before I do anything like that. So for anything that I would be shipping out, whether it's a free kit or whether it's a card class, I'm going to wait an additional week before I do any cutting, any shipping. Everything will be sanitized and handled properly. I'll let you know what my official, test results are, but I just wanted to be fully transparent with all of you. I didn't send any email out this past week, so there shouldn't be any kind of an issue. And I know that they've done the research and they say that like the virus doesn't really live on surfaces or anything like that. But believe me, I will be handling things with gloves. I will be sanitizing things for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be doing a lot of things like that in the house. That is the very frustrating part of what's happening. But, of course, it is just about our health first and being careful and doing what we are supposed to do and staying in quarantine. So I wanted to share that personal update with you. And I will wait to do any of the shipping of my free paper pumpkin kits or shipping of my card class until I am like a full 2 weeks out of quarantine. And I will give any updates that anybody needs regarding that. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. But now I want to start walking you guys through the different things that I have going on. And these are 3 completely separate promotions, which is why I wanted to walk through each of them. So I recently did a video that walks you through all of the details of what you would get if you do the Paper Pumpkin promotion and how to do the purchase online. So if you need like the specific steps as to how to go there and do that, that's all available in this video. I have available on YouTube and on my blog. And then I also have the Dazzling Angels online card class. So the information for my card class is through my email. So if you need the link to my online class, you can either request it from me, and I can either direct message it to you, or I can email it to you. So either way, however you want to do that, just let me know if you're interested. You can even say, send me the link in the comments and I will send you the link and you can learn more about the class. If you're already on my email list, then you've already gotten links for the class, but I can always send it again. It's no problem. So the Paper Pumpkin promotion is basically, this is the graphic that I just wanted to focus on really quickly. So Stampin' Up! Has a few different options for prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscriptions. And if you don't know what Paper Pumpkin is, it is a monthly craft subscription box. It's all inclusive, meaning everything that you need to make what's inside the box is in the actual kit. The only thing you would need is a clear block and scissors. But if you're getting, Paper Pumpkin for the very first time, you'll actually get a clear block from Paper Pumpkin to use for your stamp sets. So each month it's a different theme, different colors. Typically they're card making kits. Sometimes they're treat boxes, what have you. There's always a different stamp set, a different ink spot. There's embellishments and die cuts and envelopes and adhesive, all of that in each and every month you get. And they'll give you a little teaser, but you don't find out what's fully in the kit until you get it. So it's a semi-surprise that you get in the mail every month. And you can either do a month-to-month subscription or you can purchase prepay options. So you purchase 3 kits, you purchase 6, you purchase 12. And you go to paperpumpkin.com, you enter in your prepaid code, and then you start getting your paper pumpkins. Okay, so, and if anybody has any questions about that, you can let me know. So what I wanted to offer for the holidays was a Paper Pumpkin special, basically. I really love Paper Pumpkin. It's where I got started. And I thought it would be a really nice time with the holidays coming up, whether you wanted to have a craft activity for your family, whether you wanted to give a Paper Pumpkin kit to somebody just to see if they like it, give it as a gift or keep it as a gift for yourself. I wanted to offer a free past paper pumpkin kit depending on the prepaid subscription that you get with me. So they have a 1-month prepaid, which I'm not doing anything for. But if you do a 3-month prepaid subscription, you'll get 1 free past paper pumpkin kit from me. If you do a 6-month prepaid paper pumpkin subscription, you're going to get a free paper pumpkin kit, past kit. They're all in the past. It won't be any current kits. So anything from the past, and it's usually, it will be more than 90 days old. You'll get a free paper pumpkin kit and a free embellishment from me. And if you order the 12-month prepaid paper pumpkin subscription, you're going to get 2 free past paper pumpkin kits from me. And that's going to end on November 10th or sell out, or it's not technically sell out. It would be if I run out of my past kits. So I have a handful on hand that I can still send out, but I've made the decision not to handle any of my craft supplies right now while I have all of this going on and while I'm waiting for my test results. So that's why I'm not doing a craft project live with all of you tonight. I'm going to end up sanitizing everything in my craft room anyway. But I just want to be careful about that. So I'm not going to handle the paper pumpkin kits. I'm not going to handle any of my craft stuff right now. I do have my card samples for the class that I'm going to show you, but those stay with me anyway. So they will live in a baggie after I show you the cards for the class. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions on paper pumpkin, that is something that you can definitely ask me. I have a host code posted. It's either here on my blog. It's right here. You'll use this host code at checkout. If you're on my email list and you see the clickable buttons, the links, it already will include the host code. So it'll take you straight to the prepaid option you want to do, and it will already it'll auto populate the host code. But I have that down here too. So if you scroll down where it says you have the paper pumpkin prepaid subscription links, you could do the 3-month, the 6 months, or the 12-month. And that's if you're interested, right? That's just if this is the promotion that's for you. Okay. I adore paper pumpkin. I really do. I love everything about it. I would really, really, really love to do more with it. So we're just going to see how this promotion goes and if this is something that you guys like, because it's all about what you are interested in and what you like. Now, each month I try to offer a online card class, and that is the Dazzling Angels class. I'm going to show you the card samples, so I'm going to stop sharing. But like I said, if you need the link to the class, just let me know. Okay. And all right, we should be back. Okay, so I'm going to show you the card samples. I'm also going to have like a little treat box banner thing, but I don't have them made. When all of this started happening, I just walked out of my craft room and was like, I'm just going to wait until I know what's going on. So I didn't get to finish my samples. So I'm going to show you the Halloween one if you don't mind. But basically, we're going to have them designed for this class too. So here are the 4 cards. And what this means is I will do the pre-cutting and scoring of your cards and all of the pieces, and you get it in the mail, and then you just stamp and assemble it. There will be a PDF tutorial and a video tutorial if you are interested. I will be using the For Unto Us stamp set and the, oh goodness, I don't want to touch it. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Angels of Peace or something. But you're not obligated to purchase the product. If you want to add it on, you can, but you can use whatever stamp sets you want. It's the card kits that will be shipped to you. You'll also get $20 in Stampin' Up product from me. I do that in each monthly class. And I'll tell you what the products are going to be. So here are the cards from the class. So this is card 1 of 4. And let me see if there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So the product that you're going to be getting in this class are these doilies. If you can kind of see these doilies in the background, you're going to be getting the gilded gems, which are these like gold gems. And then you're going to get these acetate boxes. They come as like a set of 10. I did this with my Halloween class too, and I loved it so much. I wanted to do it for a Christmas class just so that you guys have an option. I recently did an alternate paper pumpkin doing these too. I just think they're so adorable. So I wanted to include those in this class. So you'll get a pack of 10 of these as part of your Stampin' Up! Product. And the fun thing about this class is that during celebration, we had this really gorgeous Dazzling specialty paper here. And I had a little stash of it. And I'm going to include 3 sheets per sign up. So for whoever signs up for the class, you're going to get 3 sheets of the Bedazzling specialty paper that you can put on your cards however you want. And you'll also get these pre-cut pieces from me. So that is also limited because you can't get that paper anymore. So for as many signups as I can take, once I'm at my limit for the number, and I already have that all figured out. So once I hit that limit, I'm going to close the class. So it's either going to be signups until November 10th or the sellout, run out, just depending. So this is the first card. This is the second card. This is the third card. And this is the fourth card. And this fourth card has some extra product, some extra die cuts on it, but you won't have to worry about that because I will do all the die cutting for you, okay, for your cards, for the card kit. So I just thought that those stamp sets were so beautiful. I really wanted to make a class with it. Okay, so that covers Paper Pumpkin, the promotion that I'm doing. That covers the online class, and both of those, including that host code, will end on November 10th or run out / sellout, whichever happens first. Now let's talk about what it is to be a Luvly Stamper. So you don't hear me talking about the starter kit that much. I do mention it from time to time, but a lot of times when you guys join me for these Facebook Lives, like we kind of dive right into the tutorial. But there are times that I really do like to focus on it and emphasize it. And it's never in any way to make people feel like they need to sign up or get the starter kit. I just want you to know that it is genuinely the best deal that Stampin' Up! Offers. So that's not a promotion through me. That is something that Stampin' Up! Offers. So, you know, I don't do any additional incentives for that. It's strictly what you get in the starter kit is what Stampin' Up! Has set up for it. Typically, it's $99 to do the starter kit. You choose $125 worth of product, and you get free shipping and all of that, and you get a $26 savings. That's like the traditional starter kit promotion. I've been a demonstrator since 2019, and I have never, ever seen it offered for $75. I just can't get over that. So when I saw that that was the deal, I was like, yeah. So, this is what I want to say. The Luvly Stampers was the one thing I didn't know about when I purchased the starter kit. So I was following Wendy Cranford on YouTube. I really loved what she had to say. I was just really interested in everything that she was doing. And I was like, this is very cool. You know, I really want to check this out. I'm really interested in what she's telling us about what it is to be a demonstrator and all of that. So I was nervous. I was nervous to sign up for my starter kit because I didn't know, I didn't know what it was like on the other side. I didn't get what happened after you went through the physical steps to put your kit together. And I was like, I'm not going to know until I try. And here's Kathy saying she loves being a Luvly Stamper. We love being Luvly Stampers. And that's why I wanted to talk about it tonight. You have no idea, like when it's one thing to get the deal, which is incredible. And if you are a regular shopper, like if you're purchasing Stampin' Up! Regularly, if you have good wish lists, like you have good size lists, um, if if you like the VIP kind of feel of getting in on catalogs and product launches and things like that before everyone else sees it, those are all, perks of being a demonstrator. You have access to order products first, you have access to the catalogs first, you get to find out about promotions like this, and you are in no way required to sell. I would never pressure anybody to do any selling. The majority of people who get the starter kit do it to enjoy the discount and the crafting community and all of the goodies, the products and the catalogs and all of the joy that goes along with that. So, I can talk about this a few different ways, but I really wanted to talk about the Luvly Stampers because that is a crafting community where everybody just shares their crafty goodness, their inspiration. They're so supportive in there. And at the time that I signed up for my starter kit, I had no idea, like going in, what a Lovely Stamper was, what the group was about. They do like giveaways, they do creative rally in there where once a month there's like this whole rally and people come on and they present, craft projects, and it's such a really good time. There are different like contests and promotions that they do in there, but you are free to just share cards that you're making if you want to. You don't have to. If you want to interact, you can. You don't have to interact if you don't want to. But there's so much going on in there. There's such a wonderful community in there. And that ended up being like personally my favorite part. And in my own personal story that I share with you from time to time, I did not realize how isolated I was and how isolated I was feeling at that time with what was happening in my life, and getting into that community and just that explosion of all of those different cards and all of the inspiration and all of the people and their wonderful comments and, you know, um, just everything about it, it really felt like I was where I was supposed to be. So I just like to share that with you because if you are interested in getting the starter kit, I'm happy to answer any questions you have. If you feel like you need help with the starter kit, I am happy to help you go through the steps of the starter kit. And we can walk through that together. That's no problem. You would get a 20% discount as a demonstrator as long as you are an active demonstrator. So if you decide that it's not for you and you want to go back to being a regular customer, you can go back to being a regular customer. There's really no stress there, no anything like that. And like I said, if you have any particular questions, I'll be happy to answer those. But this is a great thing to consider. Like I said, if you have a list, if you're thinking about buying for somebody else. So one of the big things was in my personal starter kit. And if any of you have or remember, oh, you did, Kathy? So Kathy was saying she was nervous to join too, because you don't know, right? Like you don't know until you actually sign up what happens after. You're just like, okay, do I just get this box of crafts for a discount, which is cool. That's great. But like what happens next, right? Like, because there are those of us who choose like, I don't want to sell, like I just want to do this for the hobby. And then there are those of us who are like, I want to go for it. I wonder if I can do this as my business. And then you go through that journey. But you choose. It's entirely up to you, what you want to be as a demonstrator. If there's anybody out there who wants to do this for the business, I'm happy to talk to you about that. Wendy is an absolute pro about that. But again, the majority of Lovely Stampers, the majority of active demonstrators with Stampin' Up! Are in it for the hobby. They purchase for the discount. They get in on all of the VIP goodies with those catalogs first, the pre-orders first, and then everything launches to customers. Like the timeline is typically like a month later. So it's a wonderful deal. So at face value, $50 worth of free product and free shipping, that's really hard to say no to. That is a great deal. And then of course, there's the Luvly Stampers. There's the crafting community. There's the opportunity to interact and be inspired and just have a great time and see what it's like as a hobby demonstrator. And for anybody who might like for the business aspect, then you go down that road. And there are a lot of resources available for that, but nothing that would ever get talked about or shown unless that was something that you want to do. If you're like, I really want to just do this for the hobby, like I just want to be part of the community, I want to hang out, maybe I'll share some cards. That is what we are here to do. You know, we're here to support you on your journey if you choose to purchase the starter kit. So I had to come on and talk about that tonight because I feel like I don't focus on it enough. I don't talk about it enough. But when something like this comes up, it's like, I shout it from the rooftops because I've truly never seen this type of a deal before. So that pretty much covers what it is to be a Luvly Stamper, what it is to purchase the starter kit. And if there's one thing that I could say, it would be not to be fearful about it. It was one of the best decisions I ever made personally. And as this, the person who would sign up with me, I would do everything that I could to support you. The one thing I will have to hold off on is sending your welcome packet, just because of my quarantine. So I would not send that right away, but I can certainly reach out to you by email or by phone to personally welcome you, and help you with anything that you may need help with. So just know that we've all been there. We've all done that. I thought it would be fun to tell you guys what I got in my starter kit, at least what I can remember. And hey, Tracy, if anybody that here remembers what they got in their starter kit, if you've done that, let me know what you got in your starter kit. So in my starter kit, the big thing, the big deal, and that I still use today was my Stamparatus. And I got my starter kit at the $99 price. But I was able to customize my kit, which is one of my favorite things about it. So I got the Stamparatus and I got Stampin' blends. I got, I want to say like maybe 4 colors, maybe 4 or 5 colors. And I got an in-color collection that is no longer available. And I don't know if you guys remember, it was like Blueberry Bushel and Grapefruit, I think Grapefruit Grove, and that yellow, I can't remember what the yellow was called, Pineapple something, and I loved that color. Oh my gosh, I was so obsessed with it. There were so many fun colors in that like in color pack. I think I got some cardstock and some stamps, but I put together a nice little package and I really loved it. So, this is something that you can do with your starter kit. I would always recommend tools whenever you get a big deal, like a big offer like this, the one that they have for the starter kit promotion. So just think about that. So if there's anything that's been on your wish list that you've been wanting to get and maybe haven't yet, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine or the mini, the Stamparatus, paper trimmer. Another good one would be any of like the heat tool. If you don't have that yet for heat embossing, the scoring tool, that's a great one. I just, that's where I go for any kind of like big savings like that. I am definitely, I really appreciate the tools because once you have the right tools, it makes everything else so much easier. Okay. So when you go to stampinup.com, you'll see an option right here to join. Now, you'll also see they're like scrolling through these different options here. Start with savings is the promotion. Okay, so you can either click the Start with Savings option or you can click Join. You want to make sure that you have the demonstrator selected that you want to sign up with. So just be aware of that in case you purchase with more than one demonstrator. Make sure that you're careful with who you're signing up with. And then, or, they know that you're going to be signing up so that they can welcome you or that I can welcome you. So you would just click here and start your process. So you just click join and it will literally walk you through the steps. And then you start assembling your kit. And that's all there is to it. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Thanks, everybody. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.